Okay, what I'm realizing is that I need to do a video on Exodus 3 and 4 as a whole because the interaction that God and Moses has is one of my favorites. And I honestly really resonated with it when I was stepping into leadership. But that's not what I'm talking about today. I want to talk about Exodus 4, verses 1 and 2. So, not a huge chunk of scripture, but these two verses have been really encouraging to me, and I hope they encourage you. To give a little bit of preface, God has asked Moses to lead the Israelites out of Egypt, and Moses is feeling a bit insecure. So they're having this interaction, and we are going to enter in midway through. So it says, Moses answered, "What if they do not believe me or listen to me and say, 'The Lord did not appear to you?'" And then the Lord said to him, "What is that in your hand?" "A staff," he replied. Now, God is going to take that regular staff that Moses has been using his whole life, even when Moses was a shepherd, and he's going to use it to perform a miracle and establish Moses as their leader and establish the fact that he has heard from the Lord. So God has asked Moses to do something, and God is going to help establish that very thing. Now, often we feel like, what can I do for God? What can I do for his kingdom? And sometimes God says and like points at us and says, like, what have I put in your hand? And sometimes those things are very simple. And sometimes we discredit those things that he's actually going to use to perform miracles, maybe in our lives or in the lives of others. And so I want to encourage you to ask the Lord today, if you're feeling like, what do I have to offer? Like, I've got nothing. I live a small life. Don't discount those small things in your life. It might just look like a staff, but it could actually be something that brings a miracle. So I want to encourage you to ask the Lord, what have you put in my hand, God, that I can use to glorify you today?